Hey friends, hope you're having a nice day, and today we're gonna be playing Tychus at the Sky Temple. So in the recent patch, Tychus received slight changes about him, slight nerfs and some buffs to compensate for the nerfs, because as Blizzard stated in their developer comments, in the patch notes, they said that Tychus was equally good at killing frontline as he was good at killing backline, so they decided, you know what, we're gonna take away some of the range from Tychus, because very often what would happen in teamfights, you would start fighting, you would stand in the middle of the teamfight behind your tanks, right? You would start chewing down the enemy tanks, and then somebody like Malfurion would try to go in and Twilight Dream somebody, so you started, you immediately switch targets to him, right? Now you can't really do that, you're gonna be only attacking the front line for the most part. Because yeah, you have a lot less, range with your auto attacks. That was interesting. A lot less range with your auto attacks now, right? So some other assassins, sustained damage assassins like Vala, for example, or even Raynor probably at this point would be, they would easily kite you. So you need to be kind of aware about that. I can't really speculate on Tychus' effectiveness though, because I haven't really played him or tried him in or seen him played in the Hero League yet. But I mean, I think he's still good. You would get you're just as good at killing tanks as you were before. So it's not really that big of a deal. And some other changes that Tychus received also kind of compensate for the fact that you have less auto attack range, right? For example, your overkill now costs less mana, and it's on lesser cooldown, so you can even use it for wave clear almost, because previously you wouldn't really want to do that, right? Very often what would happen, you use your overkill for wave clear, and then a fight starts and you try to kill somebody, and then they escape with 10 health left, and you don't have your overkill for the next 2 seconds. So it was kind of okay, that was interesting. Oh, it's so weird. I really need to get used to this range, because I kind of was in the auto attack range to Illidan there, right? So I just waited for his thing to run out there, and that was so weird. Okay, he kind of, maybe I also misplayed a little bit. I should have immediately used my overkill when he used evasion. But I kind of felt like I can just take his damage and then turn on minigun when the evasion wears off and just kill him. I don't know what was his decision there. I think I'm gonna go for... Why did he... Okay. Good job, Ragnaros. Good job, Ragnaros. Let's go in Zorism, just for the sake of it. There is no... Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I didn't get the globe there. There is no real particular reasons for me to use... Wait, oh, interesting. So minigun won't start until I attack. I think that was changed. I'm pretty sure that the minigun would start, the cooldown would start immediately. Oh, I messed up. I actually messed up. I think Lucio could have killed me there. He just didn't go for it for some reason. Run away, Reg. Or just kills him. Maybe I should have helped him. Okay, but let's talk about some other changes Tychus received. His functionality on his that's the stuff also has been changed. Now you can't just stay in the fight and take all of the damage while attacking somebody like Muradin or Asmodan, right? Now you actually need to worry about your positioning mid-fight. Because you can actually be killed, right? Previously you would just turn on that's the stuff and there's nothing the enemy team can do to you. By attacking you, they actually waste their damage, because as long as some tanks are alive, you will almost always sit at full health. If you don't play around Tychus when he has that's the stuff, he just gets so much value. But now it's kind of it's kind of a huge nerf. It's kind of a huge nerf. You can be killed. So that's definitely a big deal. I kind of like this overkill change though. We haven't really seen much usage of it just yet, but it's still cool. That's annoying, actually. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I think I'm dead. What do I want here? Do they have... No, let's go for the range. So yeah, Odin also has been changed a bit. He has now a little bit more attack range, which I think is good, and maybe Odin is the way to go now. Because previously I didn't really... I always kind of preferred the laser drill, because it's a better solo queue ultimate in my opinion. Like the way, there are basically two ways to use Odin, right? First way, you kind of group up with your team, like in a bush, let's say, then you pop Odin and then you engage the enemies, right? As a team, like you force and engage and get full value from Odin. The other way to use Odin is you blow all of your cooldowns, like your minigun, your overkill, and then you switch to Odin after that. And that's kind of how you would use it in solo queue, and I didn't really like that method too much. But now with the extra attack, you can get definitely a lot more value from it, in my opinion. This is actually pretty damn good. Oh no, she turned invisible. That's so not fair. Oh, come on, kill them. Team. Oh, they could have killed them, I think. Oh well, I kind of messed up. I went in with Valera being stealthed without any cooldowns. I could have revealed her. I even saw her. This is so dumb. So yeah, now Odin actually has more range. So even though your ability to kill assassins has been nerfed, the functionality of Odin kind of compensates for that, right? Because now you can pop Odin and actually snipe those the backline. Like you saw how much range I had. That was kind of interesting. I have to play around with Tychus. This is actually my first match after the changes, so I have no idea really what I'm doing here. I'm kind of not used. Wait, what is that? Oh no, we didn't kill him. Oh, he actually... Okay. What is this Illidan doing though? Oh, they dropped the beat. No! The beat has been dropped. Luckily the duration of drops the beat is super short. Okay, good stuff. Let's pick up the globe. Kerosene, don't do that. Do we have a healer, by the way? We have Tyrande. That's probably not the best healer to continue this engage here, but can be good. What am I doing? And you didn't want to fight, team. Look at that. That's beautiful. So what was I talking about? Oh yes, there are two ways to use Odin. Yeah, and now the second way that I described, like when you blow all of your basic abilities and then pop Odin mid-team fight, it has been buffed, because now you can actually participate in the fight a little bit more efficiently, right? What are we doing? We are going bottom? Okay, let's go bottom, team. Always, by the way, go bottom as this map, like when you have a top shrine and bottom shrine, bottom temple, because that way you secure the boss. What is going on? Oh my god, Illidan is so dead. Okay, that happened. Well, you can't hide from this. I have no idea what this game is. So yeah, I definitely like this. Like you're just as strong as you were before, right? Like I don't feel like I'm any weaker at the moment. So let's go for that stuff. Let's see how it works. I'm just wondering how much healing you actually get, because you don't really, like, you had no idea previously, right? It wouldn't really break down for you the healing you get or anything. But the only thing I kind of know is that you always stayed at full health, more or less. So I'm kind of interested in how this plays out right now. So let's pop Odin. Let's reveal Greymane. Oh, well done by Karazim though. Oh, that was, by the way, that was terrible. I probably could have saved Ragnaros there if I didn't mess up. Did they actually escape? That's amazing. What? It was sniped by the owl. What is this game? Kill Valera! Okay, good. Good. Good stuff, team. Well done. Well done. So I don't know. I really need to play around with Tychus a little bit more to like actually say whether this was a big nerf or not. And definitely not in quick matches because it's kind of messy right now. I do want to see the... Oh, I just interrupted his break it down. Oh, that was so good. Come on, give me the healing. Wow, that wasn't actually a lot of healing at all. Like, it barely healed me. Probably because I wasn't really healing too much. Or was it Tyrande's healing? No, it was Tyrande's healing. Unknown ability, that's amazing. So that's the stuff healing, right? 500 health. That's actually not too bad. Alright, the thing I wanted to say is your minigun, like lasts 3 seconds, so let's see, the bigger they are, right? Which talent do you want to pick? Do you want Inzerism or the bigger they are? The way I choose it, usually I go for Inzerism when I'm like the assassin for our team. Like if I'm the only way we're gonna ever get kills, I'm definitely going for Inzerism. Because with the bigger they are, you literally cannot use your ultimate, use your trait to get kills, because it just won't do damage, right? And another stat for you is like for example when using... Oh, this is so bad actually. I don't know why I overextended like that. So the other stat for you is when you have the bigger they are, it actually takes the full duration of your trait to bring somebody to 40% health. Like to bring a tank to 40% health from full health alone, it takes almost full duration of your minigun. Like you have, like after they're at 40% health, you still get maybe like 4 auto attacks in without the proc of percentage damage. But that's kind of it. That is so weird. I think he is just like amping his damage numbers there. Like because he dealt a ton of AoE damage to their whole team there, but like it was inconsequential, right? That was kind of a waste. So yeah, when you are the only assassin for your team, I feel like you should always go for Inzerism. Like if you have a team of bruiser type heroes, like you have Zarya, you have Joanna, people like that, you definitely want Inzerism. But if you have somebody like okay, I'm sorry, I'm busy fighting this team fight. Okay, good stuff. But if you have somebody like some other tanks, like if you have Meriden for example, you can kind of go for the bigger they are, because Meriden can secure kills more or less, and there are some other tanks that can do that just as well. But if your whole team is just bruiser type and you have Malfurion for a healer, all of that sustain stuff, you don't really want to be going for the bigger they are. You just won't be getting kills ever. Like you will bring somebody to 40% health and then they would just disengage and escape. So that wouldn't matter. Also the other thing to judge, like which of these talents you want to pick up, is how many tanks does the enemy team have, right? If they have only one tank, go for the bigger they are. It's gonna be just brilliant, because as much as you don't want to be focusing the tanks, right? If you bring the only tanks the enemy team has to 40% life, what happens is that they are forced now to retreat, or they will just get killed, right? Because your team will follow up on them and they will die. So you kind of win the fight without ever fighting it, almost, right? Like you provide your team so much advantage that the enemy team just simply cannot ever engage you, because you will always they won't ever have a tank that can engage. So that's kind of the way it works, in my opinion. Also, Titan Grenade, such an amazing ability. Like, it's the only reason we were able to kill Karazim there, and he didn't even expect that burst of damage, right? So that was kind of fun. Also, when you go for Odin, kind of always pick up big red button. It helps quite a bit. It really helps. But when you go for the laser drill, obviously you have some other choices. You can actually go for bob and weave. Okay, I take it back. When you go for Odin, bob and weave is also a good thing to have, because it also amplifies your mobility while inside the Odin. So you also get more DPS the way you would get by using big red button, right? Because you can get more consistent damage. And with the current buff to the range, bob and weave kind of makes sense too. I feel like we should not capture the bottom shrine though, because the boss will do this damage, and we kind of deny the damage from the boss by wasting the shrine charges. They are just sitting in bushes, not even caring about anything. Okay, hey there. Ooh, that was... Oh, I didn't want to disengage actually. But I did reveal Valera there, so that was nice. I actually didn't want to disengage at all. Oh, well played by Lucio there. He interrupted the trade from Reg. Very well done. I think I'm dead though. I don't see how I will ever survive this. Yeah. Thank you, thank you for the retreat. Especially with like, if I had the old Zetsu stuff, I could have maybe killed somebody there. Like, I would have popped my minigun and killed somebody, but first of all I wasted it trying to chase down Greymane, but then I got out of range and I had used my overkill, so my minigun was completely wasted. So yeah, that's kind of the thing that you want to be paying attention to when playing Tychus. You always want to have your minigun up when you need it, if that like makes sense, right? You don't ever want to use it and not get value from it, because it just denies you so much value. I mean, we kind of won this. I don't know, like one shrine and we got this. Admittedly, they do have Illidan, they do have Lucio, Karazim, so they can kind of go for the core. So maybe if they got a keep here, maybe later on the enemy team could have gone for like all-in core engage when they kill some of our members, but if they just play as passively as they do right now, I don't think that they are coming back here at all. And I think the next shrine phase will be 2 temples. I don't really know. I actually don't know. I actually have no idea how many temples would it be, but yeah, 2 temples. Okay. What's he doing? Wait, is he actually doing this? Lol. Okay. Well, that's cool. What are they doing? This is so dumb. And now Lucio is slowed down by the... I don't think we can chase him down though, no. He has way too much movement speed. Like, even with our dash talent, we can't really catch up to him whatsoever. Oh, I still have my minigun active. That's cool. Oh no, she escaped. But she is revealed! Thank you, Tyrande. Lol. Oh my god, because Tyrande hit her with the owl, even after her trade functionality wore off, we were still able to see Valera there, because she becomes unrevealable for 1 second, but if somebody like Durande or Tracer with Tracer rounds attacked her, she will then be revealed after that 1 second will wear off. So there we go. I mean, it's quick match, so I can't really judge how much Tychus has changed, but he feels just as strong. Like, because his damage wasn't nerfed, right? It's just his utility has been changed a bit. Like, his mobility has been changed, the range, right? The range was changed. It's kind of big, but it's not... I don't think it's enough to make him unviable. And yeah, as I said before, he is just as good at killing tanks as he was before. So why the hell not? It's just, yeah, the survivability, that's the stuff. That's a talent I kind of forget about. Yes, this is actually the biggest change about this whole patch. Now you just can't survive mid fights at all. Like, you need to be very careful. And with the range nerf, it's actually a big nerf. But if you play smart, like, if you can, basically what I'm trying to say here, if you can survive in a team fight as Vala, you will survive as Tychus. I don't know, that's kind of my opinion about this nerf. So there you go. So hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments, and as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.